you have been scammed. By who, you may ask? By Duolingo, by Rosetta Stone, by Japanese textbooks for foreigners, and by many other apps and resources that pretend they are teaching you Japanese, but are actually only making money from you. They will be pretending that they are teaching you something useful, like some nice phrase that will be applicable in real life. これはペンです. And you think, yeah, I have learned this nice phrase. Now I'm going to talk with Japanese people, and everybody is going to be like, 日本語上手. Your Japanese is amazing. But what does actually これはペンです mean? Is it something that a real Japanese person would say? And is it something they would say even if it came to the situation where you have to use this stupid sentence? It is not. Duolingo will just teach you this phrase, or Rosetta Stone, but Rosetta Stone is even worse. And then they want the, how much? $5? Or how much they ask for their subscription. Yes, I don't know, I haven't been using these apps for a while. The last thing you want to do is to try to learn Japanese from these resources. As I said, textbooks, Rosetta Stone. And I'm now going to explain what exactly I mean by that. You have two kinds of Japanese. There is natural Japanese and there is unnatural Japanese. Natural Japanese is everything that Japanese people say, basically. It is what they say to their boss when they talk. It is when they talk to their friends. It is anything what they think. It is what they say when they, I don't know, slip and hit their head. They swear, the fucks, everything like that. Unnatural Japanese, on the other hand, literally on the other hand, is what foreigners are taught to say. It is what Japanese textbooks and Duolingo will go like, hey bro, say this. And you think, yeah, I can now speak Japanese. Then you go see a real Japanese person, say the sentence, but it isn't what he actually expects. It isn't how he actually talks. He would say, Watashi wa John desu. And he thinks, what a foreigner. Japanese person wouldn't say, Watashi wa John desu. He would say, John desu, yoroshiku onegai shimasu. Duolingo will teach you to say, Dozo yoroshiku. Japanese person would say, yoroshiku onegai shimasu. Duolingo will teach you to say, kono keiki wa oishii desu. Japanese person would say, oishii or oishii desu, depending on the situation. If they are with their friends, they would say oishii. If they are in a more formal situation, they would say oishii desu. Duolingo will teach you to say, watashi no musuko wa isha desu. Japanese person, if the context is right, could say isha desu or musuko wa isha desu. You see the difference now? It is basically a completely different way that you would speak if you learn from weird resources, like I mentioned, than if you actually want to speak Japanese. That's why I made a full course that will teach you how to speak Japanese properly. It's the first link in the description, so you may want to check it out. And in this video, I will give a shorter version of it and how to actually learn the real Japanese. So you may be stuck in this situation, you really want to learn Japanese, you have the fire inside of you, but you are locked with Duolingo. You have a 30-40 day streak, and when you want to stop using Duolingo, you will hold a knife to your neck, like this. There is a knife, and it will threaten you. No, it won't. You will just have to forget about the streak. Don't care, just uninstall Duolingo, and now you have done the first step to becoming a real Japanese learner. Now, how do you actually learn Japanese when you don't have Duolingo anymore? I have killed your only bird that will teach you how to speak Japanese. So what will you do now? Well, there are YouTube videos, so you can watch them. And also, your main source of learning Japanese will from now be real life resources. Anime, manga, Japanese books, Japanese shows, with Japanese subtitles, Japanese poems, Japanese articles, Japanese everything, Japanese settings on your phone. The main things are, of course, the anime, manga, and stuff like that, where that will be the most popular, it's most fun. But of course, some people are for the books, some people like movies, and if you can find Japanese subtitles, if you can find Japanese dubbing. For example, I believe one good movie was Alice in Borderland, but the Japanese version, so you may go and check it out. Now, you have learned the main thing, and what you need now is the structure. Many people struggle with structuring their Japanese learning. They would just learn when they feel like it. But if you want to really become fluent, you can do this trick, and that is to put on some alarm and choose some time in a day. For example, 2 p.m. or if you have work, 7 a.m., 7 p.m. Whenever you have got the time, and at that time the alarm will go off and you will learn Japanese. This way you can learn Japanese every single day and you will be more consistent than others. If you want to become fluent, consider this. If you don't, still a solid advice and something that will make you better in Japanese than the Duolingo learner is using the real life resources instead of the apps, textbooks and Duolingo, which just wants your money. Because movies don't get your money, you usually watch them for free. And if you use Netflix, maybe, but anime is for free. Manga, if you find it for free, it's for free. Alright, now I have taught you how to learn Japanese in practice and how to escape this weird fucking prison of learning from resources which will make you just seem stupid and sound cringe in Japanese. When you cut this off, you will know how Japanese people really speak and you will be able to talk with them. If you want my personal help with learning Japanese, as I said, you can go check the first link in the description, which is my full Japanese course for beginners, where I'm going to teach you everything you need to go from a complete beginner to fluent in Japanese. So, when you trust me enough, you can go and check it out. Now, if this video was helpful, or at least you think it will be helpful, and you are going to try it, write some nice comment down below. And if you want my personal help with something and don't want to buy my course, also write a comment. I may check it and may respond. Goodbye.